Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yesharo, Yahuwah, who's our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one in existence than Yahuwah, and Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood coming to you again to bring you the abomination of Eostre. You would call her today Ishtar. It's in April. This is part 1. Did you know that you're celebrating the feast of this woman, Ishtar? If your Passover is in April, did you ever ask, how did the Passover come to April every year? Do you know the equations of how they arrived at their dates? Did you know they were adding months and time to the calendar to keep it in April for the Feast of Eostre? Because Eostre brings renewal, harvest, the rain, the dew, and the heat, as the pagans say. If you find yourself in April with your celebrations every year, you also are pagan. Do you see the square, the image in stone? That is her. In Arabia, her name was Alat, Al-Uzza, Manat, Babylon, Semiramis, Anana, and many other names. Amongst the children of Yesharo, she was Ashura. They set up high places to her. And now, in modern times, she's the Queen of Heaven. In your book, they attribute that to Mary. Look what you're doing if you say that your celebration for Passover is in April. You're saying the same thing that the children of Yeshua said at the Mount. Do you see it to the right? When they attributed their deliverance out of the land of Egypt to the golden calf. Let's begin. Shamut. You would say Exodus 32, 1-2. 1. And when the people saw that Masha, you would say Moses, delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aharon, you would say Aaron, and said unto him, Get up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Masha, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we don't know what has become of him. 2. And Aharon said unto them, Break off the gold earrings, which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. Note, he seems to have the same sentiment as the people. He doesn't know what happened to Masha. 3. And all the people brake off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aharon. 4. And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graving tool, after he had made a molten calf. And they said, These be thy gods. Blasphemy. Look at the word that's in the original text. Before 585 years before the Messiah came on the earth. The parallel Hebrew Old Testament. Alayak. If you look at the pictograph, and a picture speaks 1,000 words, it tells you exactly who the deliverer is. The powerful shepherd of man. His name is Yah, who stretched forth his arm with an open palm to the children of Yesharo. Listen what they're saying. The molten calf has turned into the powerful shepherd of man, who stretched forth his arm with an open palm to the children of Yesharo that brought us up out of the land of Egypt. Blasphemy. 5. And when Aharon saw it, he built an altar before it. And Aharon made a proclamation and said, Tomorrow is a feast to Yahuwah. He was speaking about the image. In like manner, if you say that your feast is in April, you are doing the same thing that they did. You are attributing the feast of Eostre to Yahuwah. Blasphemy. Your name will not exist in the kingdom if you keep that feast in April. Let me show you what's going to happen to you. Let's drop down a few verses. Verse 9, please read the whole chapter. And Yahuwah said unto Masha, I have seen this people, and behold, they are a stiff-necked people. They never listen. 10. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them. And I will make of you a great nation. Note, he could have just took Masha and made him a great nation, but Masha interceded on our ancestors' behalf. But yet, none of them made it into the promised land. Only their children, the bones of all of them who sinned at the mount, was left in the wilderness. And you too, if you celebrate in the month of Eostre and say that that's Yahuwah's Passover, your bones also will be left in the wilderness. Continue to part 2. Shalom.